From Mesa East Bowl, here for the title matches of today's JBT event. Both divisions at once. Our subdivisions already wrapped up on what proved to be a brutal dragon pattern. The two survivors, and I mean survivors in scratch, are this guy Justin Erickson and that guy Caden Maliska. Each of them looking to add titles to their collection. Over in handicap, someone is going to win their first title, as newcomer Orion Martinez is taking on not newcomer Devin G. The handicap difference is significant. Devin has to win this game by 57 pins to tie and 58 to win. Off to a pretty good start as he's spared in his first two frames and Orion has opened in his two frames. So when you got to make up 60 pins, that's a good thing. We'll see if Orion can cover that one, but he does not. As you can see, just a beginning bowler. That's why he's getting lots of pins. Either way, he's done fantastic today, and he's already told me that if he loses today, he's going to win tomorrow. So he's got the right attitude, that's for sure. And Devin off to exactly the start he needs with 3 spares in a row to open up that title match. Pick your survivor, so it's survivor format, which means low man out, but the little twist was that the higher seeded bowlers got to choose. That guy won U17 after an absolute adventure in this crash semifinals. We think that's his 10th U17 of the season as Gage walks into the sunset. Perfect start for Devin. 3 spares followed by a flush strike. Dragon was the pattern that the pros absolutely mauled a couple weeks ago, and we were pretty strongly confident that they would not tear them up like the pros did. That's a whole different ball of wax. The absolute reverse happened today, as we had one of our lowest scoring tournaments of the season. Just the pattern never developed on the surface. It's a new surface here. Had something to do with it. They don't break them down the same way the pros do. It was a lot harder than it looked like it was on TV. As the late falling 9 does fall over, as he will change that 9 to a strike happily and go on from there. There's a strike for Orion after 4 opens to begin the title match. That helps him out quite a bit. Big thanks, as always, to Erica, Quinn, and the whole crew here at Mesa. They do just a great job hosting us all the time, which is why we come back here all the time. Easter egg hunt tomorrow. Woohoo. This tournament was intended to be on Easter. We had to shuffle it around to accommodate everything, so we figured why not give them the Easter eggs. Justin's doing a lot of traveling, and he's having a fine 2026. He already won at Wildfire back in February. 3-time champ, all of them in scratch. Caden's got 2 wins, 1 each in handicap and scratch. He likes these grind out patterns, not a lot of ball rotation, and he does that when they're tough and can just grind everyone to death with shots like that as he catches a nice double and stays in that match. Hands on hips for Orion, that's the 5th open in 6 frames. Meanwhile, G catching a triple. Exactly what it means. Obviously, he knows what he's doing, but we just realized that his dad is also a Wildcat, as he's wearing a hole in that floor, pacing back and forth right now, desperate for their kids to win. And make it 4 in a row for Devin. He says yes, as he should. But Martinez answers right back with a strike of his own. Ryan, can you grab your scorecard, please? I've got to talk about it. Thank you. Well, that's Zoe's card. Never mind. It must be back on the table. It's back on the table, sure. Don't worry about it. 8th frame already here for Devin. Sister Olivia bowls and bowls well with us all the time. Looking for the 5-bagger. Can't get there. Great start from Maliska, and when you're the bowler getting that many pins, a double can be deadly, and he catches that double, 3rd strike and 4th frame. He's not done yet. Average bowlers can be just as competitive and be competitors. See that every single week. Why we say any age. G answers with the quality spare with his own. He's clean at the 220 pace. 220 would have won a lot of games in scratch today. Would have won almost every game in scratch today. I don't know what the high game was. I don't think I saw him go over 240. Looking for 3. Not going to get it. Really lucky. There's not. 50 57 pins is the margin that Devin has to make up. Oh, Justin begged for that ball to push.
Yes!
Oh, big Brooklyn strike. A big yes. Devin, he needed that in the ninth frame. These guys go so fast, it's hard to even keep up with the math, especially when I'm trying to add 57 to something. I think it's looking real good for Devin. And that's close. Oh, great shot at this one. Yeah, 57 on to Orion's score is 171. Devin already in the 2-0s. Devin is one more decent shot away from becoming a JBT champ. No, that's the worst shot, but he still gets 8 out of that. That's going to be plenty. When I told him he was giving 57 pins, his eyes went wide open. He said, what? Oh, good. This is the perfect opportunity to point out that the shot that Caden just left is called the 7-6. It is not called the other thing that you may be thinking of. It is the 7-6. Thank you very much. Not on my watch, Quinn. Not on my watch. Well, that's a good time for his worst frame because that gives him 214. That's better than an opponent can do. And there's a brand new JBT champion in the house. His name is Devin. This spare didn't matter. Well, we guess Orion's going to win tomorrow because he already called it if he didn't win today. But second place for your rookie tournament is an outstanding performance. He gets a soda, he gets a smile, and he'll be right back at it tomorrow. You do not get a soda, sir. You finished in third.
I tried.
Jarvis came all the way from the cut to finish in third. It's tough when you're giving that many pins, but he came up with a fantastic 214 game. Meliska trails by 32 after that 7-6 split in the seventh, but that 8th frame strike keeps him very much alive. Okay. Hey, champ. How you doing?
Feeling pretty good right now.
I bet you are. First time win. Erickson in his 8th. Oh yeah, he answers strike for strike in the 8th. And let's see here. Girls scratch went to Kylie Bruggen with the win over El Paso's Ayla Taylor. So when's your turn to win now? Yeah, your brother won. What's up with you?
I don't know.
Tomorrow.
Maybe.
There you go.
Imagine that. G takes over.
Yeah, double. Justin unable to catch a double, but that's an enormous break. I don't even know how you'd go about shooting a 369 right now on this pattern. Instead, the makeable 3 is all the way. I got dressed in the dark this morning, and I realized you like my 80s
Oh, look at that.
sneakers, but my cracking socks. It's an excellent combination. Thank you very much.
Very nice.
That is a huge break because
That's 2 wins in Arizona.
Oh, she's counting her chickens here.
It's not over yet.
This is way far from over. Uh-oh, did Mama Erickson?
sorry.
Did Shawnee just give the kiss of death? Let's see. Oh, well, he gets a break getting the 9 out. So the best he can do is 192. Justin with 9 out for 202. So barring a disaster in the 10th, Mom is not going to put the hex on Justin.
Hey, you want to see if I double? You want to see what happens when I double gut it?
No.
Just to prove a point.
You're going to be walking home and it's a long walk.
Nice job at the spare, but he's really needed to catch that strike. It was a decent shot too, by the way. We're on twister pins on top of everything else. They carry a little bit differently. Generally, the higher hits are not as effective, but on this much oil and this much carry down, it wasn't even carry down. The pattern was 47 feet, but it was, if you missed right, it was just never going to grab friction. Well, it's just an absolute carbon copy of the last frame, except this time the 9-pin doesn't fall, and that's going to spell curtains for Caden. He'll take his 2 titles and go celebrate a runner-up finish, and meanwhile, she correctly predicted that is indeed 2 titles in Arizona.
And now you get to buy me dinner.
And, oh, wow, 4 career and dinner on him. I don't know how that works. Should be the other way around. Make it anyway. Now, outstanding job to get this far. The runner-up never feels that way, but it really, truly is. And a 9 out is an appropriate way to finish things off. It's still a 2-0 game. That's plenty good enough for now 4-time champ Justin Erickson. Great stuff all day today here at Mesa East. We'll do it with some Easter Bunny eggs tomorrow back here.